Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some great value nut bars. I have the almond and cranberry, the dark chocolate nuts and sea salt.
Caramel almond and sea salt. And then this is just the Mountain Trail mix.
These were $4.98 a box at Walmart. Great values, a Walmart brand. And mine have 6.
And this one has 5.
Okay, so the only one that has 5 is
the
trail mix. So the rest of them have 6. I wonder why they decided to only give you 5.
I don't know, but it's literally less ounces and everything. Overall, each bar is the same.
The thing is I've complained before about like Nature Valley boxes only having 5 bars, and they said, well, if they gave you 6, you would pay more. Well, not in this case. You're paying the same amount whether you're getting 5 or you're getting 6. So
and they're the same weight. They're the bars themselves are 1.4 ounces.
Yeah, so they're not charging you less or more. They're charging you the same as getting 6 bars. So why wouldn't you buy the box unless those mountain bars are really, really good? Why would you pay the same price and you're getting a whole less bar? I don't know why you would do that.
Well, especially counting on these are all new at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, so at least the boxes say new. They're new to us. I have to say
I don't know how new they are.
Because some people always say, those really aren't new. Well, they're new to us. That's all we can tell you. Okay, there's a great pull tab. Yeah, great pull tab on the front. And they look like a kind bar. That's exactly what it looks like.
With the clear front.
Yeah, that's that same packaging as a kind bar. Okay, so it says, of course I pulled the tab off with the writing on there. Oh, okay, I got it. It says number 1 ingredient is almonds. These have 5 grams of protein per serving. It's on the front too, okay. Let's see. 1 bar, 40 grams is 180 calories.
Try not to make too much noise. They're very sticky.
The number 1 ingredient is almonds, just like they said. And then the second ingredient is dried sweetened cranberries.
Yeah, listen.
I heard it make a
squishy.
Yeah.
Squishy sound.
Oh, it's.
I tell you what, there's tons of cranberries in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of tacky. It doesn't dress tacky. It's sticky. There's a lot of almonds.
I do taste the cranberry though.
Oh yeah, you definitely get the cranberry because it's got that sweet, sharp cranberry flavor.
We haven't had it, to be honest, we haven't not had a kind bar in a while. But from my memory of kind bars, they seem really, really tough. And I like them. I think you get a lot of nuts. They really pack in all the nuts and you get a lot. This did too, but this doesn't seem as hard and crystallized, and so it's not like as glass-like. It's more chew. It's easier to eat than a kind bar is what I'm saying. From the kind bars we've had.
It does just stuck in your teeth a little bit though.
I do like the almonds and I do like the cranberry. It's not a jazzy flavor. It's not going to blow you away. It's a very calm, no frills kind of bar. It's really, you're just tasting almond and cranberry, and it's not like you have a wow moment of chocolate or something, you know?
It'd be just like if you had a handful of almonds and cranberries and you're just eating them loose.
Yeah, there's not a lot more sweetness. I'm glad you said it like that. Because when you get a handful of almonds and cranberries, that's what you get. The raw fruit and nut.
And those soft, kind of dried cranberries.
That's what this tastes like. It doesn't taste like any more like sugar has been added.
No, they didn't sweeten it.
They may have, but it doesn't taste like it. Okay. So now this one is the dark chocolatey nuts and sea salt. Let me go ahead and give you one of these. Okay. Same type packaging, which I expect all these to have. Okay, this one says number 1 ingredient almonds, 5 grams of sugar per serving, 6 grams of protein per serving, and it says see nutritional information for fat content. Well, they're just asking me to look when they say that.
Wow, they put a lot of
15 grams of fat. See,
dark
Oh,
chocolate.
it's dark.
It's pretty swollen.
It's almost black.
It is, literally.
It's 15 grams of fat, but I don't ever look at, I only look at calories, so I don't know if that's good or bad. It's 200 calories for this bar.
Tell you what, the dark chocolate gets melty on you. Sorry.
That's more of a kind bar texture. It's harder.
And it's still pretty chewy though.
You have that all over your face.
No, that's what I'm saying. It just made it, it melts. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I like the amount of salt with the dark chocolate. It really helps kind of go with the dark chocolate. Makes it a little kinder. Because it's pretty dark.
Oh, okay. Okay. In my head, I was going to say something, and I didn't want to say it and sound like a crazy person. And then I glanced at the ingredients, and I was like, oh, that explains it. I was going to say, it tastes a little like peanut butter. Well, that's because the second ingredient is peanuts.
Yeah.
So,
To help fill it
yeah,
in.
so the ingredients are almonds, peanuts, and then you get chicory root fiber, sugar, blah, blah, blah. So
this one didn't use cranberries, they used peanuts.
I'm tasting mainly peanut and the chocolate, the dark
I can see
chocolate.
that. And salt, lots of salt.
And I really like it. I think it's a good bar. This one, where the other one was very, very plain, this one brought a little more personality to the party.
I agree.
And so I like this one much better than the first one.
I agree. Just when you open it, hold it by the wrapper. Don't hold it by the bar.
And you can, it is harder.
Yeah, still pretty chewy.
Yeah. Okay. So now this one, it says new. That's all we can go by. That's what it says on the box. I love that the pull tabs work. I love that. Walmart has invested in a good machine.
They perforated it well.
Yeah, it's a good machine. They should give it a little pat. Okay, this is the caramel, almond, and sea salt. Number one ingredient, almonds. 5 grams of sugar per serving. 6 grams of protein per serving. See nutrition information for fat. They're dying for me.
Really don't want you to look at fat.
Yeah. They're asking me
No, I mean, they don't
by
want you
pointing it
they don't
out.
want you to see it quickly.
Yeah, why not see it quickly? Because if you put it on there, I'm going to look where I don't even know what's good fat. But it's 15 grams of fat, so I'm looking just because you told me to look. It's 200 calories. Now this one says almonds, chicory root fiber. This one doesn't say peanuts. So this is just caramel, almond, and sea salt. Okay.
I like what they're calling caramel. It kind of tastes like that maple nut goody kind of flavor. Mm-hmm. I'm just now, after all this time, I just got a little salt.
I agree with you. It does remind you of a maple nut goody candy.
Like the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It is so full of almonds that you saw me. You take that one bite and you are chewing and chewing and chewing. So yes, it's a 200 calorie bar, but it's going to take you a minute to eat it. It's going to take you longer to eat this than it is a typical, just a chewy bar or something. I love the flavor of it.
I really like the flavor.
I think it's absolutely delicious.
Very sweet.
It's sweet. It has a little bit of salt. It does taste like the maple nut goody, and tons of almonds. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like it and the one before it.
Yeah, the only problem with the dark one was that it was kind of had just a little bitterness to it.
I like how forward the peanuts are in that, because I'm a peanut fanatic.
Yeah.
And that had a lot of peanut flavor.
Well,
For me to say like peanut butter, yeah.
The next one's number one ingredient is peanuts. So.
Oh, good. All right. Well, great value.
We both really like peanuts.
They've won for the pull tab game. Okay. All right, so this is the Mountain Trail Mix. It also says no with M&M's. M&M's Minis. M&M's Minis, milk chocolate candies. So they have actually paid for, you know, when you think about it, it's a little surprising that they paid M&M's, because if you remember, Great Value came out with all those candy bars and we reviewed them all. They had like their own Twix and they had their own Kit Kat, and you know, they had their own candy bars. Wonder why they never tried to do their own M&M's.
There's so many off-brand candy chocolates.
There are. I guess they didn't feel it necessary. I wonder if those are even, I think they still sell those. One bar, 40 grams, is 190 calories. And this says #1 ingredient is peanuts. Your favorite Mountain Trail Mix in a delicious bar. All right.
Now this one was already in like pieces, but I think it's just because of how it's made. That is much softer.
Oh, I'm going to have to take another picture of this box.
Did the ingredients continue to the other side?
I have never, in all the pictures, now listen, how many videos do I have on YouTube?
Yeah.
All of the videos have pictures at the end. I have never taken pictures of trail mix or any kind of bars or anything like on a box like this, and the ingredients been continued on the other side of the box, because who would expect that? Who would be looking for that? No one. So I took pictures. There's your nutritional information. Here's your ingredients. You think you're done. Oh, that's all the ingredients. No. Hello.
Half a panel.
Yellow #5 and blue #1 and red #40 and red, lake 5, blue 2. I mean, they're all on that side. I would have never even noticed that. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Okay, so I've never seen that before. All of these other ones, it's side by side. So you get which I love when they do that, because it's all in one. Yeah, I've never had it. I'll have to take another picture of that. Okay. What do you think about that?
I like it. It's not as, these are much more dense and like sticky and stuck together. This is more loose, and the flavor's really nice too. It had that little dark chocolate on the bottom, but it really didn't come across as dark chocolate. It's very sweet. Does that have raisins in it?
I don't think so. I didn't get raisins.
Cause look, see that's like a chewy, like a raisin or cranberry.
I just didn't get any in my bite.
No, I did, and they're nice.
You do get raisins.
They have a nice chew to them.
Yes, peanuts, agave syrup, almonds, and then raisins.
Yeah.
So I just literally didn't get them. They really named this bar correctly when they called it Trail Mix Bar, because it feels like you stuck your hand down in a bag of trail mix and just put the whole, drop the whole handful in your mouth. That's what it tastes like. And you're right by saying it's more loosely put together, and so it's really easy and pleasurable to chew.
Yeah, it's got a nice texture to it. Whereas these are honestly a little tough.
But yes, this one is hard. Like it's harder. Like I'm afraid it's good, but by the time I finished that, I was thinking the roof of my mouth would be torn up from eating this one, because it's hard. Because when you put it in your mouth, you kind of, I don't know, I kind of stabbed myself. I don't know about you, but both of these were a little bit hard.
Yeah.
This is much easier to eat. This is my favorite one.
But mine too. It actually probably goes backwards.
I can agree with that. Yeah. These are close for me because I really do like both of them.
The only thing that threw me off lower than this is the dark chocolate.
And I really like the dark chocolate. The only one, honestly, that I wouldn't get again is
the first one.
And there's nothing wrong with it, the cranberry one. There's nothing wrong with it. It still is really good quality. It just doesn't have any pizzazz to it.
It's a plainer
It's a plainer flavor. Of course, we chose the jazzy flavor. But I think these are all Really, really good quality. They're easy to open. You're not going to get frustrated with the box.
They didn't short you on the amount of like almonds and peanuts and ingredients in there. They really give you a lot.
And I guarantee you this is cheaper especially for 6 bars. For $4.98, I guarantee you this is probably the best price you're going to get for these. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.